Halo, everybody. Halo. Halo, shampoo, halo. I didn't like the way that brake squealed right there. No, I didn't. Brakes are definitely not old enough to be squealing. No, they're not. That's what I said. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, come back. Yeah, doggy. All the live long day. All the live long day. Well, good afternoon to you, Mr. Beecher. How the heck are you? I hope you are doing fan-freaking-tastic. Started pouring down rain here a little bit ago, and now it's kind of stopped, but everything's soaked. Hello, Thomas EDC Gates. How the heck are you? I don't know you, but how the heck are you? Just headed home. Thought I'd see if anybody wanted to chat on the ride home. Oh, I'm tired. I want a nap. Got church tonight, so I won't get one. Ooh, 25 today. Nice. It is 65 here. Not rubbing it in, not at all. Just we're just sharing. Enough of that cold, man. Like, and yesterday I stayed home from work yesterday. I did not feel good. I just woke up feeling off. Um, Never ran a fever, but I felt funky. So, but I got up and showered and got dressed for work. Um, uh, we have a group chat for our store. And so I texted, I say, I'm headed in. I said, I feel like crap, but I'm headed in. And my boss is like, stay home. I'm like, okay, say less. And I literally stayed under the blanket, but till like the end of the day yesterday. I was under a blanket all day until like 7 or 8 o'clock. No, 8 or 9 last night. I'm in Georgia. Thomas, where you at? Yeah, feel better today. Still just wore out. I think my exhaustion is just more mental than anything at this point. It's just kind of wearing my body down. So much pressure at work. But doing my best to stay on top of it. Let's see, how can you see Big E? Because I don't see him. How's that possible? That's twice that's happened where somebody said Big E is here. Well, Eli, I can't see you, buddy, but it says it's on the live chat. The heck do I know? I just work here. I don't know nothing. All messages. Oh, there he is. Well, dadgum, I guess it was just doing top messages. Hey, Eli. Good to see you, bud. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's what it was, Thomas. Normally I switch that, but I guess I had a brain fart and forgot. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, good old brain fart. I don't know you. No, Travis. What's up, bud? Hope you're doing well, buddy. James Lazenby, hello. Ronald Dobbins. What's up, bud? Picked up Machine Wise Mojave. I don't know what that is. Machine Wise, is that must be the brand? I have to look that up. Yeah, brain fart don't stink, James. Good to see you, bud. Not up for discussion. That's funny. Oh, people need to grow up. Oh, it's Brother Jimmy. You know what? Your name didn't even. Oh, Brother Jimmy. What's up, my friend? It didn't even register, brother. I'm so sorry. How the heck are you? Good to see you. I hope I can get out there to your place again. Since I missed you, you were on vacation. I hope I can get out there this week, but it might be next week. Um, Saturday is Valentine's, but my wife and I we're doing dinner Friday night, and in Covington there's a gun show. So I want at the FFA FHA place on Highway 36. So I want to go out there and see if they got any knives or anything. In all actuality, I can't really buy anything because I've picked up a few the past few days um, that I probably shouldn't have, but I got really good deals. That was my justification. So I probably don't need to go, but I want to. Ruben, what's up, my friend? Drew, Drew, we need to do a sticker swap, bud. I keep forgetting to message you, email you. We need to do a sticker swap. Oh, they want $12 to get in? Oh, heck on that. I appreciate you telling me because if I, even though it's only like 15 minutes away, if I'd have drove over there and had to pay $12 for each of us, I'd have been ticked. So I appreciate you there, brother Jimmy. Absolutely. There's a couple guys I need to do get sticker swaps with. Drew is one. What's his name over at Mud House? Is it Mac? Matt? I forget. Matt's that dirty old patch. Um, I know Chad don't have stickers yet at History Looker 7. But yeah, I need to do some more sticker swaps. That's a good deal, Ruben. If it was in good shape and the blade wasn't whittled down, that's a good deal on the LB7. I was very fortunate. I got mine for $20 shipped on eBay to pay the tax. So it was like 20, 22, $23, something like that. But you can't hardly find them that kind of a deal. So if you're sub $40 on an LB7, I say you're good. What's up, Trevor? Crossroads Saudi with giraffe bone handles. Interesting. Good deal, Ruben. I'm happy for you to get that. LB7's a good knife. Um, I've got one. I've never sharpened it. It needs to be sharpened, but I don't carry it because I'm carrying the 112 every day. I just love the size of the 112. It fits my hand perfectly. Um, the LB7 is just a touch longer than the 110, so it's a really big knife. And I've got fat hands, but I don't have like big hands. You know what I mean? But there's it's such a good knife. Everything Schrade did was so good back in the day. Yeah, that's and see, I was telling some guys that last night. I said if it's bigger than a trapper, I don't carry it if I don't have a sheath for a belt because it's too much. I used to carry literally like probably 2 pounds worth of stuff in my pockets, and I've tried to minimalize, and carry less stuff. Um, and so I carry a 112 on my side every day I go to work. I'm not even carrying a modern anymore. And I'm just loving the 112. Yeah, it takes me a little longer to get it out of the slip and pop it open, but man, it's America. Love it. Okay, so see, Jason has the opposite. Jason needs the 110. Oh, yellow Delrin is my favorite, brother Jimmy. That's my favorite old school knife. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm loving the old bone stuff right now, but for as far as like synthetic, yellow is my favorite. I haven't found uh, a rail splitter that I was comfortable with the price yet. There was one the other day that was like, excuse me, like 112, but the blades were still kind of eating too much for me to justify that kind of money. You know what I mean? Brother Rex, hello, my friend. God bless you, my brother. Rusty's in the house. What's up, Rusty? A lot of guys. Clay, what's up, brother? Hey, brother Clay. Whenever you head out this way, we got another knife spot now because brother Jimmy's got knives for sale out here. So we need to make it if we can, like the second half of whatever month, because that's when I get my commission checks. So let's make it the second half of a month whenever you decide to head this way, and I'll take you to his place. If you wanted to go all the way to Madison, if not, we can just go to that one in McDonough, which they got a lot of knives there too. Yeah, the buck prices went up, but in all actuality, obviously none of us like it, but in all actuality, they were always underpriced if you compare the quality to what Case was doing. So, um, I think it's justified, especially in this economy and everything. And the way they do their warranty, they're losing on that. I don't like it, but I think they're justified. So I don't none of my bucks have I bought new. I've been given or traded into all of them. So my 110 is used. Both 112s I have were new that were gifts to me. Um, but I would love to get well, I could buy the one that I gave away for my 1,500 subscribers. But I would love to do some custom bucks at some point. But man, they're pricey. Yeah, 65 was a steal. Absolutely, Rusty. Hey, that'll work. Because I'll be out of town for a few days in April for my wife's when she's going to accept that award up in DC. Um, so that'll work, Clay. I should have everything saved up for that trip by the end of this month, Lord willing. I got most of it set aside already. Idiots can't drive. K-bar for 88. Great shape with the sharp swing. Oh, nice. Stan's in here. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Victorinox Huntsman. I don't know the Huntsman. I don't, but I struggle with learning the Victorinox different names. Thank you, brother Rex. I appreciate that. So I was gonna go to the Mississippi show down at Deep South in April, but it is literally the weekend before her trip, and so Mama's more important than me going to look at knives. So unfortunately, I'll have to miss it again this year. But everything happened for a reason. What's up, Nate? Good to see you, brother. Everything happens for a reason. Oh man, you folks in here who are praying people, remember my pastor if you would. He's in the hospital. Um, his blood pressure, I guess, kind of went through the roof, and he was having dizzy spells and shaking, and had developed a real bad stutter. He could barely get any words out, and he's kind of had a stutter here and there that they're saying is stress related here lately. So if you'd remember my pastor, who's also my uncle, my blood uncle, I'd certainly appreciate it. I hate to see him suffer, and he certainly had. the devil coming against him here lately. But that's the way it is. If you preach the word of God, you follow the word of God, and you keep it true and you keep it straight, you got a target on your back. And so he certainly had a target on his back. Um, but we know we are overcomers. We've read the back of the book and we win. So we're not tricked by Satan's devices. He's just a bluff. He has no arrows in his quiver. He's shooting blanks. Ain't God good? Yes, he is. So we're not going to be discouraged. We're not going to be distressed because God's got it all in control. And we're probably going to sing that tonight. Since I'm the worship leader, we're probably going to sing He's Got It All in Control. That's just a fantastic song because he does have it all in control. Appreciate y'all with the thoughts and prayers. Sincerely, God bless you. Let's stop being at a pawn shop makes it hard for a knife guy. I feel you, buddy. I feel you. In a lot of ways, it's good that the pawn shops around here don't have a lot of knives. That helps me. But then I get on eBay and I honestly, there's days where I say I just need to delete the app off my phone and all that. But then I would just go to the browser and do it anyway. So uh, it's one of them things. It's not like I'm buying all the time, but just looking, gets get the itch. No, he didn't pass uh Fakir. He's just in the hospital. $400 machete? Wow. Well, I'm glad you got that, Ruben. Did you get the K bar too? I got a package I got to mail out tomorrow for a trade. Huh. I don't guess I've ever owned a machete. I've never really had a need for one. I know how they can come in handy for sure. So I don't know if maybe I used one when we used to landscape. Aaron might have had one on the truck and trailer for us, but I don't remember. But I can see how they're beneficial. Oh, okay. I got you. My son, he's 18. He loves the Japanese swords, the katanas and all that. He loves the Japanese culture. Surprised he hadn't. Excuse me. Surprised he hasn't tried to start learning the language, honestly. Unless he's doing it without me knowing it, which is possible. He could be doing it. $5, 20 years ago. Heck yeah. Your daughter called it a Kagan. Oh man. I can't tell you how many times I've been up and down this road since 1987. I grew up right down here on the left, went to elementary school right here, worked down that way, churches right here. Ain't no telling thousands upon thousands of times up and down this stretch of Highway 81. Never thought of that before. How many miles I've put on this road? Quite a lot. Yeah, I'm not into the swords and the big stuff like that. They have their place. It just doesn't appeal to me. And I don't even hardly do fixed blades. There's one fixed blade that I really want to get, and I would try to start carrying it daily, and that's the GEC Stingray, preferably in the Bacote wood because I like the look of it. But just a small little fixed blade that would slip in my pocket, flip on my pocket, I just don't like big fixed blades. You know, I've got a couple. I've got a big Cutco. I've got a old timer sharp finger, but it's not a big knife. Um, you know, and I've had some big ones. I had a big old Frost Bowie, big old thing. I think it was probably tip to tip was probably 18 inches. Um, it's just not my thing. I'm definitely old school. I definitely like the old slip joints and the lockbacks. It's just where my interest has been drawn. That's what makes it so great. You know, it's such a cool hobby. There's something for everybody. If you want something sharp, there's something for you. If you want knives that hide in your belt buckle, they have that. I mean, there's everything. Knives that look like a credit card. I mean, there's something for everybody. That's what makes it so cool. Oh, Clay, don't do it. I like the GECs. I just haven't found one yet. I was willing to pull the trigger on. The one that I've ever owned, I traded for, and then I traded it away. Um, it's just it's just not for me. The Bel Air looks like a real good knife. I held Travis's at the Blade Show in Atlanta. It was a nice knife. The one GEC that I really, really like the best, I think, for as far as a folder is the engineer, the 32 pattern, which that's one that Jason won. And then the other one is that I kind of like the look. I think it's called the Viper. Maybe it's the 47 pattern. I know Eli likes those. So that's the ones I really like. Oh, Clay falling down that rabbit hole. Oh, Nate, you got an exchanger. You know, I had an opportunity to buy one some months back at the pawn shop here. It had all the blades with it and the sheath, but the blades, you know, I know they've said the blades can sometimes be, you know, different years. I just didn't like that. You know, some of the blades were 2 or 3 years apart. So, and it was amber bone. It was nice. I took pictures of it. Doc wanted me to take pictures, so I sent him pictures. But for 140 bucks, I knew I wouldn't tote it, you know, and I just didn't want to drop 140 on something like that. Yeah, 32 is a nice little knife. Oh, nice, Clay. The exchanger, it was like a 21, I think. It's gone now. It sat there for several months. And he had offered it to me for he had 160 on it. He offered it to me for 140, and I just didn't want to do it. I said it was amber bone. It was nice, but I don't know. The way my collection is turning now, I'm really getting into the older stuff, especially the little jackknives. I mean, I'll always love my trappers, and I've got a couple of Barlows, um, that I love. But I'm definitely leaning to the old stuff. I'll be showing some stuff here over the next week or so. I'm gonna probably spread them out and do separate videos to keep have some extra content since I'm not doing as much. I'm just exhausted from work every day and just don't want to. I actually sat down and recorded a video last night, and I was like, this sucks. I was like, I didn't even sound like I like knives, so I deleted it because I didn't feel good all day yesterday. So trying to do a video was kind of stupid. Well, that chain it's gone, Rusty. Like I said it's been gone for several months. Which trappers did you find there, Clay? What's up, Isaac? You found two new old stock bone trappers. I'm curious now. I'll never get away from loving the trappers, but need to have different stuff in my collection. I can't have just trappers. Almost home in the subdivision. Oh, I'll get you, Rusty. I forgot about that. I got several people I need to mail stickers out to. That's probably what I'll do Saturday since I'm not going to go to that gun show now that I know it's $12 a person. I ain't doing that. I need to catch up on some projects in the garage, anyways. 332 Stockmans. Sweet. 32, 32, 32. I don't think I've had a 32. I've got a 33, which is more like a little penknife, real tiny. See you, Nate. I'm about to get off here to '01 Greenbone, '02 Burnt Natural Bone with a case 2002 badge. Hmm, interesting. I'm not going to try to take them off your hands, but send me some pictures, Clay. I'd like to look at them. There's nothing else. I love looking. Yeah, I didn't pull the trigger on none of the new case stuff. Too many priorities to drop all that. So a few little eBay things for much cheaper. That was what I decided to do. Over 100 Saudi juniors. That's crazy. See you, brother Jimmy. That's a lot of Saudi juniors. All right, y'all. I'm at the house. I appreciate you. Love all of you. God bless you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the prayers for my pastor. Sincerely thank you. Y'all remember to do something kind for someone else. It goes a mighty long way, and hopefully I can have